What up, guys? Welcome to Social Skills Academy. Alberto here with Yannick, and we're here to talk to you about approach anxiety. Okay, big thing in the community, approach anxiety, but it's not such a big thing. Okay, firstly, where does it come from? Why am I scared to approach a girl? Okay, so it comes from back then when we used to live in tribes. There wasn't too many people in the tribe. So for example, you go and approach a girl from your tribe and you get rejected. Well, the chances are that the other girls in the tribe will know that you got rejected and your genes couldn't be passed on. Okay, because you're seen as a loser in a small tribe, and worse than that, if you're seen as a creepy, then you're gonna get kicked out of the tribe, and then your chances of survival diminishes. Okay, so long story short, it comes from back then, and in today's days, this is no longer relevant. Okay, this is not relevant at all because we live in cities with over millions of people. Okay, so obviously you're not gonna get kicked out of any tribe, but our brain thinks that we still live in those times, and yeah, there's that mechanism of self-defense that gets kicked in. Okay, so I'm gonna share with you two things that have helped me in my journey to overcome social anxiety. Firstly, it's lowering the standard of how good your interaction has to be. Okay, and with that, what you can say, it's a sentence that comes from Max, RSD Max, which is my first mentor in the game, and he said, the minute you said hi, you already won. Okay, so keep that in mind. If the interaction lasts 2 minutes, that's a bonus. If you have a kiss, that's a bonus. If she becomes the mother of your child, that's another bonus. But the minute you said hi, bro, you already won. Okay, so that was my first tip. My second tip now. Okay, and this one comes from my mentor, Madison. I was in boot camp with him in Les Foufounes Electriques, and I was having a bad night, and he told me, bro, it's not called a game to feel like a hustle. I mean, it's called a game to be fun. Otherwise, it wouldn't be called a game. You know what I mean? So from then, I realized that, damn it, he's so right. Like, it's a game. It's meant to be fun. It's meant to be lighthearted. And anyways, by law of state transfers, the girl's gonna feel that when you're having fun, she can get loose, and then a good connection can happen. Okay, so those were my two tips. First of all, the minute you said hi, you already won, and secondly, it's called the game. It's meant to be fun. All right. So I'm gonna let you with Yannick. He went deeper in this subject than I did, and he find some crazy tools for you to overcome this challenge. Okay,
so thank you, bro, for all that value, and I'm super happy to be in front of this camera to show you exactly what I passed through, and also some tips and advice that you guys must understand to being able to get rid of that, or at least to accept it. Because first of all, basically, like he said, biologically we had frame. God gave us a frame, and that frame, it's called flinch. So basically, when you're flinching, it's because your brain is detecting some potential danger for your life. And since before that, in prehistoric time, if you get kicked out of a tribe, your chance of survive was really, really low, because you had to have a tribe to survive, to chase bear, and also to survive and make some kids, survive the human races. So it was really, really not the same thing as today. But our brain cannot understand that. Our brain is revolutionary. But the thing is that that's biologically system. It's all included inside our nervous system. So it's super normal. Second things you must guys understand, it's you're never gonna get rid of social anxiety. That's the big secret. Then there's a lot of people trying to resist it. They're like, oh my God, is that a magic pill? to get fixed? And the answer is no. You will always experiment it. But the thing is that when you're gonna really start to base all your approach on the process oriented, the action oriented, like you say, the moment you say hi, you already won because you take the right action from what you want exactly in that interaction. You cannot have the control of how the girl's gonna respond to you, but you can control your emotion, you can control your states, and you can go through whatever the fuck the thing you're experimenting inside you. You have to experiment it. Look at this. I'm gonna give you an example. If I'm gonna approach a girl, okay, I'm gonna feel my heart's beating more faster and stuff like that. Even if the approach was good or accepted by the girl, I'm gonna feel the same way. And it's the same thing if the approach doesn't go well or had a bad responses. The thing is gonna be the same. My heart is gonna still beat the same rhythm. So it's really important to understand then whatever the reaction of the girl, you must understand then you don't have the control of it. Let it go. Whatever you resist, it's gonna persist. And if you base every approach that you do by the reaction of the girl, that's mean then you're living anxiety. And living anxiety, it's really the fact then you're projecting then something bad could happen. But if you take a step back and you really think about that, what could bad happen and approaching another human? Are your life in danger? Are you gonna die from it? Are you gonna be rejected from wherever you're living actually? The answer is no. It's all about you. It's all about your perception. And what the flinch doing inside your head, it's showing you your fear. But your fear is not necessarily a true fear. There is real fear and there's false fear. So a false fear will be like approaching a woman. Nothing bad could happen. A real fear is gonna be to look left and right before traveling a street, before getting on the other side. Why? Because you know then a truck can just bump you and you're gonna die from it. So basically you really need to understand that. So from there, you're gonna be able to really accept more your social anxiety. The second thing is about the present moment oriented. When you're really focusing inside the present moment, you're not thinking of what could happen, what will happen. You're just present. You're just living your life fully, and something good, something less good could happen, but whatever happened, you're still there. You're not projecting something else. So that's really important to being present oriented, being focused on whatever the action that you want to take, not the answer or not the response then the girl is gonna give you. So that was pretty much it for me. Do you have something to add?
That's it, bro. Don't make it a big deal. Just chill, bro. Have fun inside of yourself. When you feel good inside yourself, once again, by law of state transference, the girl's gonna feel it, okay? So relax, chill, and if you're stressed and you sweat like I do when you get very stressed, bro, watch a girl and laugh about it. That's it, man.
Exactly. So like you said it's all about the game. And it's really important to don't put the girl on a pedestal, because when you're doing that, it's there then you're afraid to put your real personality in front of her, and when you expect then something could happen badly, something bad will happen because you're not focused on the action that you want to take. You're focused on the reaction of the girl. So stop that right now, enjoy your life. And by the way, I'm super happy because all that we said, it's really probably like 1 or 2% of what we know about social anxiety.
It's the tip of the iceberg. It's the tip of the iceberg, but we have a lot more to give you as value to help you to overcome this kind of stuff. And for that, do you want to announce it?
Of course. So there's going to be a link to join me for a free consultation call, because guys, I can tell you something. It's not like super far away from myself, like dealing with social anxiety and stuff. So I'm really updates about that. And it's going to be a pleasure for us to bring you even more value if you're really dedicated to change your life. The first question that you should ask to yourself, are you really dedicated to change your life? If it's a yes, click on the link, then we're going to share you. Apply for a free consultation call. It's totally free, and it's going to be a pleasure for us to analyze yourself and get rid of all your sticking points. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and see you inside. Peace.
Algo está mal.